washroom real quick.
If possible, please seek shelter in a basement immediately. And make sure to avoid windows.
Holy cow! We are about to hit the land. The tornado is approaching us from the southeast right now. We've got rain going all the way around us, concealing any view of the tornado.
Sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
On second down, Goodson. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a give here to Pollard, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Play action, now it's Lance. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance to the right side. It's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to get a good gain of 9
damn it.
up to the 34. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1.
Lucky my wife is down here, man. Fucking me up. Alright, fuck that shit. Gotta call a timeout. God damn it.
The Cowboys are going to call another timeout.
Fucked up my whole drive.
This first quarter, they're down to 1 remaining.
Alright, god damn it.
On 1st down, Lance. Nowhere to go here. He lost.
There we go. There we go. See what happened when my wife leave, man? Okay, there, fat boy. And I hit the blunt too. That's what's up. We needed that, though. We needed that, baby.
But then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the
Let's go, let's go.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice.
They ain't got that record for nothing, fellas. We got to apply the pressure.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The grind of being on the road is definitely legitimate. Not a lot of sleep. We eat a lot of gas station food. We drink a lot of caffeine to stay sharp. It's rough, but
so an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
We got enough time to roll up another one.
Just shy of the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's
save some fourth quarter blast.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5.
You alright over there? What's going on, bro?
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Throwing now is Lance. Eluding the pressure. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Ooh, good shit. Good shit, good shit. Caught her slipping like a motherfucker.
A big play there on the catch and run. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock.
There we go. There we go. Good D.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Okay, yeah, fellas, way to wake up.
This first quarter, already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality.
Let's hurry up for my wife come back.
I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Pollard going to try the right side.
Good shit, good shit.
Get a couple up to about the 30. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Thank you, baby. That shit smell awesome, though.
Third and short yardage.
There you go.
Thank you.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And able to get this one across the 45.
As soon as you left, I scored.
Okay, good.
All right, now get out of here before I fuck up. Oh, you got some late. You got need a Oh no, okay, never mind. Thank you.
Then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The adrenaline is just pumping through me right now. There was a small noodle funnel, beautiful tornado. The whole process happened right above us. We just
on first down, Goodson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Are you serious? Yes. Oh, no. Let's wait it out. What a special moment.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's Pollard.
Ooh, good hit, good
This
hit.
time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
First of all, just another weird part about what is turning into a very unusual tornado season. Chasing Dana Cornelius hard, but we can never give up. Because that one day you decided to have just aren't high enough,
Good D.
or you just wake up exhausted.
Let's go. These Moody's change, baby.
That's the day. That's the day you miss. That's the day the picturesque tornado. One that we don't
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
Good D. That wasn't
Charles,
shit.
with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
two major superstar phones right now. They're far enough apart where we definitely can't chase both.
Let's go, fellas. We gotta put some real points up.
Probably about equal between the two. Yeah. We could always split up. I could go after the Southern.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Good
He
D.
throws there, incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as
Good
I do in
D.
this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Big camera inside there. We can also get barometric pressure readings as well. Now we just need to get in front of the tornado.
And this will split the
I'll
uprights.
take it.
It's right down the middle. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
Weeks and weeks. It's a little different than chasing hurricanes where the hurricanes come and you get in position and
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
I get overexcited. I like to push the envelope. I really have no personal life, just pure dedication to storm chasing. But Mike has definitely mellowed out a little bit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try to get things settled down a little bit.
This shit.
Throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
You gonna do me like that?
Up at the 40-yard line.
Come on, y'all gotta rap, baby.
Sets up right near the 45-yard line.
Ooh, we can't get a bite in of the food.
Here's 2nd and 5. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Lance being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Lance now to throw.
Good shit.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Here's Lance to throw it. Touchdown! That's caught. Elijah Mitchell, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers are back within a score. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers
good shit.
are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Prescott to throw it. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And all the way
Okay, way to get an extra 5.
A big play there on the catch and run.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he
I'm
was
trying to let my shit get cold, goddammit.
Turned into first down and then some. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a give right side. Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
Some Gatorade.
Which shows you the curvature. It shows you that supercell rotating like crazy.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
If you're right up close, there's just a lot of things that you missed.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They go back to Pollard on
Good shit.
2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here they come.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he doesn't quite
Good shit,
make
good
it,
shit,
taking
good
it
shit.
with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Hands over here sticky to the motherfucker, man. You just had a handicap. You ain't know it.
Get in a little bit better position here.
Fuck, I ain't mean to call that.
Now here's Pollard, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Cowboys will extend.
Did I just call the timeout?
For their 3rd and final timeout.
Yep.
As they'll head to the sideline
Trying
and
to wipe
talk
the
over what's
joystick
to do
off.
next. Extra point attempt to come here.
God damn, coach.
And the lead is now 13.
You're supposed to go for 2, coach.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
That's a hell of a run.
Throwing again on second down. Lance. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Lance going to throw. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Just a moment ago, rotating up crazy. It's sort of the success rate is really low out here. It's not enough just to see a tornado in the distance. We're trying to record data that no one else is getting. Where does this storm look good?
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And they'll go for it. Lance. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's about to produce a tornado. I feel like I have a bit of a sixth sense. The whole circulation.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Lance.
Damn, good shit.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
National Weather Service Doppler radar is tracking a tornado on the ground.
Now for the point after. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we
gotta take another blast, fellas.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The 49ers going to have the football and trail
bad kick.
As we get back underway on EA Sports. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will
come on, baby.
passing the ball more, but I established the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half, but then if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Drops this underneath, it's Mitchell. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Man, what the fuck? Why ain't you? Ooh, that's crazy.
Now here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Looking from the gun.
It's crazy they didn't get that pick.
And he will find his man on the outside.
It was easy, buddy.
The 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
All right, they're gonna try to hurry up us to death, fellas.
Lance looks to
Let's make them pay for it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Let's make them pay for it.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Good hit, good hit.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field.
Bruh.
In this case, no one came up with it.
Yeah, you know we supposed to be punting, cuz.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Well, I guess it ain't no punt rule then. That's how we doing it.
Shotgun now for Lance. And It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for
fuck
it,
it.
but
You
doesn't
keep it
work
between
out.
us.
And the
You
Cowboys
ain't putting, I
defense
ain't
is gonna
putting
give them
in,
the
cuz.
football back. About
Play some
set for this
football.
next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nice run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now left side on the swing pass. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Prescott now from the 50. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete.
Almost fucked it up.
He will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Come on, man. That was first.
Getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely
Good
going to leave you in
D,
man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line move forward and get
I don't know who to
2
blame for
yards
that
to
one.
loss, 2nd and 12.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Granted, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's invent a telescope that can see back to the Big Bang. Like, what?
The telescope would be so powerful. People would be simply blown away. Because they could not.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Prescott now.
Ooh, good D. You needed that.
Picked off at the 12.
They needed that, and I gave it to him.
That's now a 2nd interception.
I was thirsty on that one. I was thirsty on that for sure.
Different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he
Terrible pass.
man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end.
All right, D up.
In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility.
Get it back, make him pay for that shit.
The first images are coming in.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Yeah, there they go.
Very fortunate fortunate, this offense. They went 4-on-4, turned it over in their own territory. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Odighizuwa able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now Lance.
Good shit.
And that's Ayuk. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Keep fucking with me, cuz.
Winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Again looking for Samuel, this time to catch May.
Thought we had that.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Lance. And he's left with no option.
You lucky motherfucker.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive,
Good
but
shit.
getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The Lance now to throw.
There we go.
Sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
All right, we're going to play smarter this time, bro.
Keep his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his 2nd one.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
They go back to Pollard.
Good shoestring. Good shoestring.
Maybe a yard up to the 24.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
We'll send it 1,000,000 miles.
The Cowboys on 3rd down.
Yeah, let's keep this momentum, fellas.
This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing. Prescott. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Keep this momentum, fellas.
Cowboys.
Good shit, good shit.
Big play there. 76 yards. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. He's got it at the 2. And he is into the end zone to put the lead up 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance. Comes back with one.
Damn, good shit.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10.
Give me that rock. Give me that rock. Give me that rock. Oh, shit, he got me.
To his left. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this play will be
I took that.
He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Lance looking to throw it.
There we go.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 47. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And nothing but green grass here.
Okay then, okay then. That's what's up.
Tony Pollard, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th
the
on the
pancakes.
season. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 9th victory on the year.
Oh, what the fuck going on, bruh?
At 186,000 miles per second.
I know homie ain't about to pull the plug on us.
So if you go outside and you look at the sun, you're really seeing the sun 8 minutes ago.
What's up, cuz?
You can imagine just further stepping out in the universe.
Extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
So we are seeing these galaxies as they are
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
We began to see little orange dots, little smudges.
Maybe cuz made that sub, took that QB out. I feel you.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Lance to throw it.
I thought he was going to come up.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Finding Williams once more, complete. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Lance. Throw left side, complete. That's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Here's a diving catch right side. The Cowboys going to use their second
cut that
timeout.
bullshit out, cuz.
That's going to leave them with just one remaining.
I'm going to go ahead to my hurry up shit for you. My hurry up formation.
But for JWST to capture those long wavelengths of infrared light, the telescope will be about 3,000 times farther from Earth than Earth. Because capturing this ancient light.
Lance now on 1st down. Got his man, it's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Good shit.
Able to get there and pick it. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Sam against with the Eagles. And I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again. Pollard now a 1st down and more. He's at the 50, 30, 10. Touchdown.
Good shit.
Tony Pollard, 81 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he returns this to the
good game tonight, fellas. Good game. Niners played a good game, though. Can't really take that away from them. They hurry up, ended up being their downfall.
Set to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lance. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll buy some time right. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
But it's an ever-present possibility.
Lance now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44.
I know that feeling, boy. I've been having games like that before.
This one back into the end zone.
Good shit.
And the Cowboy defense has touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for two more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken at the 15, a short kick, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Lance eluding the pressure right. Williams brings it in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Dallas, the win is number 9 for them on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers.
The primary mirror itself was maybe the hardest challenge. But the second hardest challenge was figuring out how to test the telescope. Because the telescope was so large and it had to be cool in order to test it. To do that, they had to move the telescope from Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, to Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas, for a critical test. We actually treated the test itself almost like a mission, a space mission. They had this very large vacuum chamber that was used to test the Apollo lander. The test was conducted inside Chamber A, built in the 1960s for the Apollo missions. It mimics the frigid environment of space.
We did a number of modifications to the chamber to make it be able to go to the operational temperature it would have in space. And we literally had to build a custom-sized clean room around Chamber A in order to have the telescope in an extremely sterile environment so that dust and debris didn't affect any of the instrumentation, but more specifically the mirrors, which we were, obviously concerned about.
It was the first time the whole set of the mirrors was being cooled down together to the operational temperatures. And also the first time we could exercise the algorithm to align the mirrors.
So what we wanted to see is that when
good shit, fellas, good shit.
We can actually get a nice image that they can all be aligned together. We started the test over the summer, and it takes literally 30 days to cool the telescope inside of this large vacuum chamber. And literally just as the 30 days ended, when we finally hit this very cold temperature,
alright,
below 50 degrees above
catch me later on some Call of Duty, man. That's all the league games for the night.
Anxiety was flaring with everything. this is the main part of the telescope, you know, directly in the path of a major hurricane. But you know, there's nothing you can do to stop a natural disaster.
Luckily, the telescope was already inside the chamber, and that was the safest place for the telescope to be.
As long as the power stays on.
We could not use electricity. We could not use that whole device. If things are running out very fast, the whole telescope could have been damaged. That would have been terrible.
Johnson Space Center goes into lockdown. Only a skeleton crew is permitted on site.
When you are there, you truly don't know hour to hour. We will get tornado warnings on our phones.
Harvey causes $125 billion in damage. Nearly 10% of the population of Texas is displaced.
Some of the team members live in Houston, so they have their families at home. So they're hoping their families are safe. I think that was a lot for them to carry.
Fortunately, the team, their families, and JWST make it through the storm. And that's only the beginning of the good news.
All the tests showed that the primary mirror worked as we expected. And so we were able to show that all 18 mirrors could work as though they were a single monolithic mirror.
Decades of hard work seem to have paid off. But about a year later, the bottom drops out when the telescope is put through a rigorous vibration test to ensure it will survive launch.
When they finished the shake, they opened up the test cell, and there were little bitty screws in the bottom of the test cell.
Congress holds 2 days of hearings with representatives from NASA and JWST's prime contractor, Northrop Grumman. Their goal, to find out what went so horribly wrong.
This is 19 times the original cost and a delay of 14 years. It doesn't get much worse than that.
It started with a very optimistic and unrealistic cost estimate with a huge promise. It's like relationships that we have in our lives. If you start with a lie, it's usually not going to last. This one, unfortunately, started with a lie, with well-intended, positive, overly optimistic judgment of what it would take to do this.
Then, another controversy makes news. Back in 2002, the telescope had been named after James Webb,